Hi everyone, my name is Christy and welcome to day 1025 of trying a new makeup product every day. Today I am so excited about this Tula Skincare Glow and Get It Cooling and Brightening Eye Balm that I actually got in my winter 2020 FabFitFun box. So if you have not seen my unboxing of that, I'll have that video linked down below. You should definitely check it out because I think it's my favorite FabFitFun box I ever got. Yesterday, I tried out the Laura Geller eyeshadow palette that I got in that box as well. And I also have a blush to try out. So I'm really excited that I got a bunch of different makeup products in FabFitFun for the winter box. And also, I love the brand Tula. So I was excited to get a Tula product. So it's a probiotics and superfoods brand, basically. I feel like all of their products are revolved around that. It's cruelty-free. And it's formulated without all of those bad things like parabens, sulfates, phthalates, mineral oil. The list goes on, silicone, gluten, retinol, synthetic fragrance. So it's a brand that I think you can feel really good about. However, it is a bit expensive. This retails for $30. But I'm really excited to try out the different uses for it. So I was really excited for the under eye uses of it, because as you can see, I definitely deal with under eye circles. And check out the adorable packaging. I love this pink color. And it's the Rose Glow and Get It Cooling and Brightening Eye Balm. So I'm interested to see if it helps with these under eye circles that I have. So here it comes with a little cover over it. But the FabFitFun description says that you can use this for a highlighter as well. It also says you can use it under and on top of makeup. So first, I am gonna try this just alone on my under eyes and let's see how it is. Oh my gosh, it seriously feels so cooling to the touch just when it touched my under eye. And it definitely is kind of like a creamy balm. Like it actually just kind of has the texture of a lip balm. I don't know, it looks pretty clear to me. Like it says it's rose, kind of has this light pink color, but I'm not seeing much color on my skin. Just kind of tapping it in with my finger. It really does seem to be nice and hydrating though. And it is adding some little glow to the skin. I think, especially for my under eyes personally, it is very important for me to have hydrated under eyes because I wear like a heavy full coverage concealer on my under eyes to cover up these dark circles. And if it looks dry and if it's creasing a lot, it just really is super unflattering. It really makes my skin look aged when it's like that. So having a nice hydrated base like this under concealer, I think is really gonna help. I also have a lot of fine lines under my eyes. So I'm really curious if this will help prevent that creasing of my concealer. But so, I don't know, now I feel like I am seeing some brightness to the dark circles under my eyes. Like this skin seriously looks brighter. Wow. It actually is doing what it claims. Cooling and brightening eye balm. It seriously is. Wow. All right, let's see how it is as a highlighter. What's good is that it doesn't actually have like shimmer sparkle to it. It just kind of has a little bit of that sheen glow. So I feel like that doesn't really do enough on my cheeks to use it as a highlighter. I think I'd rather save the formula for my under eyes because it really is so hydrating and cooling. It just feels so nice on my under eyes. Okay, so now let's test it out with my concealer on top of it. So I'm going in with my Tarte Shape Tape Concealer. I love this concealer. It's one of my go-tos, but I figured it would be a good one to test this product out with because it creases. And we're going to be able to see if maybe there's less creasing, if maybe the concealer looks a bit more hydrated with this Tula balm underneath. I do wish there was like a little bit more kind of coverage, color correcting from the Tula, but considering how kind of dark my under eye circles are, it really did do a good job of brightening. So if you're someone that doesn't have the dark under eye circles like I do, you could probably get away with wearing the Tula eye balm alone. So I feel like my concealer is blending out perfectly normal on top of this. Something that I got into probably this year is using an eye cream morning and night. I'm 27 years old, so I think it's really important for me to be taking care of my skin. So I highly recommend using an eye cream. A cream that's made for the eyes, under eyes, separate from your moisturizer. I just feel like it has kept my under eyes hydrated. I feel like I'm not getting like the wrinkles around my eyes yet. So hopefully the eye cream is helping. But okay, concealer is applied and it looks pretty good, but it doesn't look quite as hydrated as I would have hoped. So I want to try applying this on top of the concealer like it claims that you can do and see if that adds a bit more hydration to the under eyes. But instead of applying it right to my eyes, I'm actually going to apply it to my sponge, to a clean part of the sponge here, and just apply that on top. Does that look any different? Not really. Maybe if I apply it with my finger and kind of tap that on. I feel like applying the balm on top of the concealer isn't really making much of a difference. Like I don't really see any difference in the eye with it on top of it versus the eye without it, which is good that it doesn't remove any of the product. So you're just kind of applying it to this eye as well, just to really make sure. Yeah, I just feel like that doesn't really do enough either to be worth the time and the product. I really do think my favorite use for this is underneath the concealer, because the concealer does look skin-like, smooth. It doesn't look super hydrated. Like not as hydrated as I would have hoped for the under eyes. That's the only thing. Like I wanted this to be a little bit shinier, a little bit glowier, but instead it looks mattified. But it doesn't look cakey, which is good. However, I've had this on my face for a while. Let's do a big smile and get my under eye lines going. Yeah, there is definitely a lot less creasing for the concealer, which that's really great because usually I have to set this with a powder, and that is something that can definitely make the under eyes look dry, just because I guess I'd rather have a powdered under eye to prevent the creasing rather than have creasing. But if I'm putting a powder under my eyes, it's just basically going to mattify it anyways. But in this case, I'm getting pretty much no creasing, and I don't have to put powder on top of it. So I feel like I can get a little bit more of like a smooth look to my under eyes and my concealer. So I like this. It's not the most amazing product that I am mind blown obsessed with, but I think it is really nice on the under eyes because it feels so nice. It really is cooling. I feel like putting this on in the morning will really help you feel more awake, and it really did have that brightening effect. And it's fine under concealer. It's not the most amazing concealer base product I've ever used. I also feel like the other uses for it, such as using it as a highlighter, using it on top of the concealer, honestly did nothing for me. So I'll use this as an under eye morning treatment because I have it, but it's not something that I'm like, you need this, it'll change your under eyes, you know? But anyways, if you have tried this, definitely let me know your thoughts on it in the comments down below. And thank you so much for watching my video today. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel so you can see the makeup that I try every day. And I will see you tomorrow in my next video.